African Safari Wildlife Park is a wild experience with over 800 exotic animals. Our drive-through safari features giraffes, zebras, deer, elk, alpacas, and even a white bison, all of which you can feed right from your vehicle. Walk on the wild side with the Zoo It All Pass and feed kangaroos, porcupines, tortoises, and rabbits. Step into our aviary adventure and hand-feed budgies for a memorable experience. Check out our live educational shows or ride a camel. Create memories that will last a lifetime at the Ohio Safari Park, African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton.
And welcome to another edition of the morning show right here on Main Street TV. That's right. And look what we have in store for you today. We have live music, we have entertainment, we have puppies, we have weightlifting. This is going to be a crazy show today. You have no idea. Actually,
I'm excited.
I think this guest should have to participate with the next guest.
The weightlifting?
Yes.
I got it.
Girl, you got it. You got it.
Give me a 10-pound dumbbell or whatever it's called. And
that's about how smart we are about weightlifting. Whatever it's called. But no, welcome to the program. And tell everyone who you are.
My name is Jess Kellie Adams. I'm a country singer out of Nashville. But I grew up in Ohio, though, and I'll be playing the Jackson County Fair on July 21st at 8 p.m. So make sure to come on out.
That's right. And Jess, it's pretty cool. You were telling me off the air that, you have some local roots here. You are living in Nashville now, making a career out of that gorgeous voice you have.
Aww.
But you have some local roots. So tell us a little bit about how you grew up around here and that kind of thing here in Ohio.
Of course. My grandpa's family, they're from Eastern Kentucky, but he moved to Portsmouth, Ohio for job opportunities. So this part of Ohio is big with our family. It means a lot to us, and we come over this way every Memorial Day weekend to revisit memories and to put flowers on different families' gravesites and stuff. But then I was raised in Findlay, Ohio.
Okay.
And moved to Nashville 8 years ago.
All right. And, hi, Fancy's getting a little sassy over there.
She has a lot to say.
Does she?
She's 2 years old, and she has some sass, yes.
Yes. And, well, what you should do is if she's, willing to talk, you should give her a guitar and y'all could do a duet.
Well, that sounds good. Maybe one of those keyboards on the floor. And
yeah, she could just a little pitter-pat.
That's a great idea.
We're going to teach Sassy some stuff. I mean, girl, that's your niche right there.
I should have thought about naming her Fancy, because naming her Fancy, I think that, gives her the permission to
be sassy.
To be a little sassy.
Yep, you're right. Well, she is adorable, and we're so happy to have her here. And they were a little hesitant about Sassy coming in the studio. We said, rest assured, no problem. She's definitely not the first dog or the last that's ever been in here. Probably not even this week. So no worries. We love them. So, all right. So, Jess, tell everybody a little bit about how does a girl that grew up in Findlay, Ohio, end up in Nashville making a career out of that voice?
My grandparents have a huge role in my dreams. My grandma, we'd always watch Shirley Temple movies together.
I did that growing up too.
Really? And
yeah.
you have to
I know. Too. It's like it just meant to be. But anyway.
So we grew up watching Shirley Temple movies, and I always felt like this fire in me. I loved watching her perform, and so I wanted to perform as well. And my grandpa, he made sure I knew what good country music was. And he would tell me that I couldn't have any control over the radio unless he knew I was going to play something like Earl Thomas Conley, who was from this area.
Who's from Portsmouth, yeah.
Or Conway Twitty, Loretta Lynn. And so once he found out I had the same passions, we started building this dream together of playing country music. And so I just kind of ran with it. We lost him back in August, but I have this angel now that's like still just really pushing me forward. And
that's right.
I want to play the Grand Ole Opry for him.
I love that. That is so good. So good. And so who would be your inspirations as far as, it sounds like you're into, as I am, also classic country, which of course was inspired by my dad, who just absolutely loves classic country. So
Yeah.
all those fantastic artists back then, unfortunately, that we keep losing.
I know.
I feel so much, but
so the artists, especially that grew up around the Appalachian Mountains, that's what I was raised on. Dolly Parton is definitely a huge inspiration for me. Her storytelling, just who she is as a person, and the way she's always taking care of her community and her family, and putting her family first. And that's a huge thing with me and my music and my show is I call my fans my JKA family, because for me that is so important, to have a community where we can all feel like we have someone. And that's why I write music too, is so I can bond with others and kind of get my own little family as well.
Yeah.
Feel less alone in this world.
Absolutely, and especially after this year.
I know.
Good grief.
I'm so happy to have live shows back.
Right?
I missed you guys.
Yeah, for sure. So when someone comes to your show, what can they expect? And then she's going to sing us a song, actually, so we're excited about that. But what kind of music you playing?
Country music. I play a few of my originals too. I songwrite a lot in Nashville as well.
Okay.
I love getting the crowd involved, so get prepared to be a part of my show.
Uh-oh. It's a threat.
I'm bringing my whole band to Jackson County Fair, so it's going to be fun. We have a fiddle player, keys player, of course the drums, bass, and guitar, and they just help me just bring a lot of energy to the show. So I'd say get ready for a great time. Get ready to dance and sing along with us, because that helps us keep our energy up too.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. Everybody has to help each other, right?
Exactly. Back to the community.
Yeah. No, that is so amazing. And I love hearing stories about people from our area doing well. And so we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming up and spending time with us today, but also for playing our little fair.
Oh, I can't wait. I have family over in this area, so they're coming, and then some of their families coming down too, and I'm just excited.
Very good, very good. So what are you singing for us today?
This song is called Saving Grace.
Okay.
It is my next single. I released it on July 30th. But
You're hearing it here first.
You're hearing it here first. And also, I have physical CDs that have this song on it. And you can buy that CD at the Jackson County Fair and be the first to get a copy of it.
Before it's even released.
So.
My mind is blown.
And the CD is only $10. So take a little piece of me home with you. My dog might miss me, but it's worth the $10.
That's true. You're right. Fancy's doing really well right now.
She is. She's been cuddled.
I'm guessing she gets cuddled a lot.
Yeah. And dog trainers always say, don't cuddle them too much, don't pet them too much. But how can you not with that little face?
I know. She's so cute. Oh, my God. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll quit yapping and let you sing this song, and then we'll be back on the other side of it. How's that?
That sounds cool.
All right. Hit it, girl.
All right. This is called Saving Grace.
Very good.
First time I met you, I had reservations. That's all I knew. That hearts were made for breaking. But you came in to love me and wouldn't let go. All it took was trusting, and now I know that you're my saving grace. You walked in my life at the perfect time and place. Now I know I'm gonna be okay. I feel safe, 'cause you're never far away. You taught me how to love me for always. You're my saving grace. just a dream. I once a cynic, now I'm a believer. It took time to have faith in my heart. When I saw the light, I felt that spark. You're my saving grace. Walked in my life at the perfect time. Place. Now I know I'm gonna be okay. I feel safe, 'cause you're never far away. Taught me how to love me for always. You're my saving grace. You're my saving grace. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Opened my eyes, yeah, I saw the struggle. I tried to fight, you stood by my side. Yeah, I can't deny that you're my saving grace. Walked in my life at the perfect time and place. Now I know I'm gonna be okay. I feel safe, 'cause you're never far away. Taught me how to love me for always. You're my saving grace. You're my saving grace.
Woohoo! Good job!
Thank you, Jackson, Ohio!
I love it! The crowd goes wild.
Woo!
And I appreciate you singing that song not only because it was lovely, but also it gave me time to pet Fancy.
Oh, did she give you a lot of loving?
She did. Yes, she's adorable.
She's named after Reba's song.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the best.
It was either Fancy or it was Charlie. Charlie is Miranda Lambert's. It's just me and Charlie.
Yeah.
She says talking, but I would say walking. It's just me and Charlie walking.
Love it.
But I was like, you know what, Fancy. I gotta name her Fancy. She's red.
Yep. She's super fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just meant to be. No, thank you. That song, you wrote that?
I did.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I try to write.
killing it.
Well, I write all my songs, so that's one thing about my CDs and all my music is I'm a very literal songwriter and artist, so they are stories from my life. And I heard somebody say one time, I can't afford therapy, so it's a good thing I can do something creative.
There you go. It's got to come out one way or the other. Yeah. Good for you. No, thank you for taking time to visit with us today. And once again, you will be back here in our area in
July 21st.
Yeah,
That's coming up quick.
It is. Week and a half or so, something like that.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know.
July 21st at 8 p.m., full band show. We're playing for 2 hours. And I'll have all my merch there. We just got new t-shirts, hats, koozies, sunglasses. If you like my page, I'll give you a free pair of sunglasses. So show me at the fair, and I'll make sure you get those sunglasses.
That's exactly right. And, then what's going to happen is you're going to say, I saw her at the Jackson County Fair when.
Aww.
So,
I
yep.
hope.
Yep.
That's the goal.
Girl, you got this. Well, thanks for taking time to spend with us today. We
Thank
greatly
you for
appreciate
having
it.
me. This is great.
Yeah,
Hello,
come back
camera.
anytime.
Just
I know,
kidding.
right? Like, and
And
you
there's
even
the
fit in here
TV.
with all my hair. That's so good.
I know. We could be sisters with all this hair.
That's right. You're not kidding. All right. Well, make sure you tune in. And make sure you get out to the Jackson County Fair on the 21st and see this lovely young lady rocking on the stage.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, so here we go. This is going to be a little bit strange, and we won't make you do the weightlifting, but
I'll do my best.
okay. We're going to transfer from here and teleport ourselves out believe it or not, to the garage. And you say, why are you going to go out to the garage? Well,
That's where people work out, I feel
that's
like.
100%. And I'll bet you don't know this, but there's a whole gym right on the other side of that door.
Hey.
A ginormous gym. So we are going to move ourselves out that way, and we are going to talk to a very, very interesting young man and his dad. And so while we're doing that, we're going to do the weather forecast. I'm going to walk, do the weather, and get set up all at the same time. We'll see how good I do.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right?
Rub your tummy and your head at the same time.
This is the girl that's not coordinated. So we're going to take this little microphone and the weather, and we're going to see out in the garage here in a second. So are you ready? Ready, Jenna? Okay. So here is your...
I'm gonna say I was reading a little bit about your accomplishments and stuff, son. That's all far impressive. How old were you again? Yes, don't look at me. No, you're 10. You were 9 when you broke it.
I was 9 when I broke my first record.
I'm gonna say it's amazing. It really is.
For tonight, it will be partly cloudy, lows around 60 degrees. And on Saturday, partly cloudy with scattered showers. That chance of rain 50-50. And it will be about 77 degrees Saturday. Looking on to Sunday, much warmer temperatures, highs around 86. And that chance of rain is about 60%. So I'm going to clip this little booger on right here. And we're going to set this weather forecast down. And we are here out in the garage with
Marco and Dominic.
Marco and Dominic, and you'll have to hold that up a
There we
little.
go.
There you go.
There we go.
Very good. All right. And Marco and Dominic are here because, Dominic, you have done something pretty darn cool. So let's talk for a minute about that.
Yeah. So when the pandemic started and the gym shut down, naturally I brought all my stuff home and was starting to work out. And Dom comes out to the garage and goes, "Dad, I'd love to do this with you." And I was getting ready for a meet myself, and he's like, "I'd like to do a meet." And so we contacted a local trainer, Tony Kinnaman, and who offered to train him for free off the get-go. Obviously, we paid later, but just to get him in the door. And then in Dom's first meet, he broke 27 state records in Ohio.
Shut up.
Yeah. So imagine Dad's surprise. I don't own
Chip
state
off
records.
the old block, yeah.
I don't.
My second one I got 54.
54 state records in his second one. And Dad doesn't have state records. So
That's pretty cool stuff. All right, so number one, I guess I have a couple of questions, but let's, number one, how does one with a growing child safely, do powerlifting? You obviously have to be very careful about that and make sure that there's no injuries and stuff.
yeah, so Tony was a huge help with that because he's worked with children, so he knows. He started with the very basics. We put no weight on the bar. We used a bar that weighed a pound. It was like a PVC pipe. And we worked all the way up from PVC pipe to actual weights until that form got corrected. And then now Dominic has better form than any of us do at the gym. You should see us at Iron City. Everyone else kind of just gathers around to watch him squat.
Step back, watch the child do what he does.
He does.
So, all right. So, what is your favorite event? So, when you go to these events or these competitions, do you compete in different events or just one?
We do squat, bench, and deadlift. And my favorite one is definitely deadlift.
Deadlift. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do today, right?
He is. He's going to show you the proper technique.
Okay.
So that way, if other kids are watching right now, that they can at least get an idea on how to properly deadlift.
Okay, so let's talk about this. What are you going to do so that you're not hurting yourself and that you're doing the proper form? Tell us all about it, because I know nothing.
I'm going to come around him.
You kind of want the bar to basically touch your shins, and you want to act like you're about to jump, but you're actually not going to jump. And when you go down, I like to have this hand go under and this one over, and you want to get a straight spine, and then you want to look up, and then you want to take a big breather through your nose and a little one through your mouth. So
What's that called?
that's called bracing. And then you just, when you do that, you'll lift your head up, and then you start taking the slack out, and then you just lift up. So like this.
Very good. Good job.
Yep.
So what is that weight right there?
The bar's 70 plus the bar, so 115.
115. And you did how much?
I did 154.
Yeah, at Nationals, when we were at Nationals, I had to pick his weights for him being the coach, and I'd never coached before. And so he picked up his second attempt very easy, and he had never touched that weight before. And I went, you know what, let's go for it. And so I put what I thought he could do at 155 pounds is what it technically 154 pounds, and he shot it up like nothing. Like it was. Yeah, and then we had a nice crying moment afterwards, and it was pretty great. So,
Crazy. So, what are your future goals? I mean, obviously you're doing this how old are you?
10.
10. Okay. So, are you going to continue with this? Is this like your thing?
Yes. I want to continue with this, and I want to go UFC. UFC is basically it's basically boxing, except you can kick, and you do this thing called jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, like mixed martial arts.
Yeah, mixed martial arts kind of stuff.
So you want to do that too? Have you been practicing that already?
Yep.
where do you do jiu-jitsu?
I do it at One Academy Jackson, down next to Iron City Barbell.
Very good. So that's kind of like a one-stop shop.
It is. We just kind of go next door, and it's pretty great. So
That's amazing. I am so proud of you, being so young and being so driven. How much do you practice?
Sometimes I practice like maybe 4 days a week. Yeah, 4 days a week.
Okay, for how long? I mean, what's your training consist of? Like, I mean, I assume you're not just lifting that sucker up all day long.
First I just start off with doing my warm-ups, and then once I get this, I go to doing accessories, which is basically different kinds of things like planks and basically squats without the bar and stuff.
a lot of dumbbell work.
Yeah. A lot
Yep.
of muscle work.
And then we sometimes count his jiu-jitsu as accessory, as his cardio for the day, because we literally will walk from jiu-jitsu and go, all right, let's go next door and start lifting. And he'll go for about 2 hours, roughly. I'll lift at the same time. I used to watch everything he did. I'm at the point now where I'm like, all right, here's your workout. Go do it, and I'll be over here, and I do my workout.
And now I'm starting to do hypertrophy, which is basically to make it to where your muscles are showing, and I hate it.
Hypertrophy, yes. So it's a lot of reps and slowed down. So.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, we cannot be more proud of you. We have some really talented kids here in our area, and we want to make sure that you all know about this. So what's your next goal? Let's talk about that for a minute.
Jiu-jitsu in August.
My next goal is going to be doing a tournament in August, jiu-jitsu.
And then December is
And then December 11th, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Another powerlifting?
Yeah, that's powerlifting right there.
And you've already qualified for nationals for next
Yep.
You already qualified for nationals for next year.
So wherever that's going to be, we're going to go to that, and we'll come home with gold this time, Jackson, I promise.
Hey, you heard it here first. That's right. You can kick some butt, right? All right, good job. We appreciate that. And you keep up the good work. You keep us informed on what you're up to, and you're welcome back anytime. You can come and show us how to lift weights. He's going to show us how to lift weights because this isn't happening for me. You wouldn't want me to lift weights. It would be an embarrassment for all. So, but thank you for coming in. We appreciate you.
Thank you for letting me come in.
All
Thank
right,
you for
and
letting
come
me
back
come
and
in.
see us anytime.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck.
Thank you.
All right. All right, so we're going to head back into the studio now. So I'm going to run with the weather. And you guys have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. All right. So we're going to head back in. We're going to keep walking and back to the chair. So I'm coming this way. All right. Okay. So very good. Oh my gosh, that was so fun.
Yeah. So, we had a lot of excitement today, right? We had a concert. We have a dog.
We did, bring Fancy over here.
And we had that amazing weightlifting display.
We did.
So why would we have all these celebrations?
I don't know. Let me see that pretty puppy.
Well,
Here's
what would be
Fancy.
a reason to have a celebration today?
I don't know, James.
Could it be somebody's birthday today?
No, it's not my birthday.
Could it be Jennifer's birthday today?
It is.
Could it be the Horse Queen's birthday?
It is. Oh,
Oh, would you look at that? There's the Horse Queen and her horse.
Where did you find that?
Oh,
Oh,
that's not all we have.
oh no, you.
Oh, there's the Horse Queen's sash.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Fancy, you are too much.
Look at
Oh,
that.
no.
Jackson County 4-H Horse Queen.
You did not even find those pictures.
So somebody, an anonymous donor gave those to Pete Wilson yesterday.
Thanks, Mom. I know who that anonymous donor has to be. You are kidding. How funny.
Yeah, so Pete came running up this morning about 5 minutes before you got here and says, somebody left these photos on my desk last night. Can we do something with them?
Oh my God, you guys
Yeah.
are too rotten.
It's a happy birthday, Jennifer.
Thanks. I appreciate it. You guys are too much. Yeah, that was a few years and a whole lot less pounds ago.
No judgment here. I was never queen of anything, so.
Well, I mean, you get the award for the coolest shirt
I do
today.
have a good shirt on today.
You have a fantastic shirt on
We're
today.
going to the pool later, so I had to wear my pool shirt.
Oh, I like it. What pool you going to?
Hillcrest.
Are you?
Yep. We're going to do a little news story. We'll have that
Oh.
for you guys next week.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
So you're going to lay out with your sweet Hawaiian shirt on.
I think so. Try to get a tan.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you, guys.
Come back and see us sometime. And even Fancy, too. Isn't she
Especially.
so cute?
Especially.
She's so
fancy.
like a little doll.
Yep.
Just love her.
Yeah.
Okay. No, and Jess, my God, that she's so talented. That's amazing. And, it's just so neat to have all of these people from our little area, our neck of the woods, doing such good things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I mean, she's the second sort of up-and-coming Nashville star we've had on the show in the last month and a half.
That's right. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just amazing stuff. So there you go. And little Dominic, I mean, it sounds to me like, and I mean, when Dad said he's going to win the Nationals, like
Yep.
he's going to win the
Well,
Nationals.
I think it was a surprise that he didn't get first place this time.
Yeah, and Dad's pretty hard on himself because he said that he unfortunately, because he had lifted that weight that they didn't even know that he could do with such ease, that they didn't give him enough weight to lift the next time. He was trying to like not get him hurt or not,
Right.
whatever, and he could have done it, and they missed it by, I think he said 5 pounds, so which would have been nothing for him.
Probably. I
'Cause
mean,
he's-
that's a lot for me.
I mean, I don't even know I could lift 5 pounds,
Put a-
period. So.
yeah.
But
But
this kid's amazing.
yeah, pretty incredible.
So I don't know. But so what the heck else is going on in the world today other than it's the Horse Queen's birthday?
Well, it's also John Boy's birthday.
It is John Boy's birthday. Now he is not in the building today, so we can't.
He is.
Oh, he is?
He
I
is.
didn't think he was
He
here
is
today.
back from vacation.
So we can aggravate John Boy.
Well, we could, but we would have to get him out of his office.
That's true.
I'm not sure if he's willing to leave there today.
My guess is he's probably catching up on a lot
Yep.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Because he has, when you go on vacation, you need a vacation from your vacation, right?
That's what I said. I was like, it's Friday. It's your birthday. Take one more day.
Yeah.
He said he's just happy to still be alive at this point.
He would say that too. That's so funny.
Yeah.
He is such a hoot. But no, and I don't know. I don't know if did they go to the beach. What did they do?
I don't know.
I don't know
I'm not
either.
sure
I
where
forgot
he
to
went.
ask him. I know the last little trip they took, they went out to Arizona and had a really good time.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, it's the weekend.
It is.
So you guys are headed up to the pool to do some taping up there
Yeah,
today.
we're gonna go, talk to the people working at the pool, talk to some of the kids having fun at the pool, see what's going on,
Yeah.
see what they're hoping to do in the future. I mean, I know that a lot of the area public pools are planning to do some like repairs and hoping to get some grants and things like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk to them about that stuff and
Okay,
see what's
good.
maybe coming up in the not too distant future with them.
So here's the thing about public pools that I think everyone doesn't understand. They cost a lot of money and they have to be inspected. They have to, fit in with all the code and
Yep.
everything. They have to, the safety stuff, all of that. And it changes all the time, and they have to keep up with all of this. So, when you get frustrated that maybe your municipality doesn't open the pool or doesn't have the pool, there's a lot of money involved. And I think, I could be wrong on this, but I'm thinking that our mayor actually opened up his checkbook this year and helped out a little bit with that, along with some other folks. So
I don't know about that. I mean, I know
here in
that
Jackson.
I know that Oak Hill, they have a levy. that
Yeah,
helps
which
fund
is
the pool.
very rare.
Yeah. So I know that Oak Hill
That's
has
awesome.
that. But and I know that they were able to open last year and Jackson chose not to.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more of a issue of
With
they
COVID.
chose not to
Yeah.
because of COVID rather than they were unable to financially.
Right.
But not being open last year, I'm sure, was not helpful toward being able to reopen this year.
Correct. And pools are like everything else. When it's like a home or anything, if they're not loved and they're not used, then they deteriorate.
Right.
And so that's a thing.
Well, even if it is taken care of, I mean, a lot of that stuff only has a life of, say, 10 years.
Right.
Right. And then you have to refinish it.
That's right.
Like, even if you take care of it, it has to be replaced every 10 years or so.
Yeah. And so, the local pools, take advantage of them. We're so fortunate that we have several right here in our area. And, there's a lot of places that don't.
It's true. It was very expensive. Like you said, a lot of places it's just,
That's right.
it's not worth it, or, maybe they lost their pool and it's just too expensive to bring
Redoing it back.
Redo it, yeah.
So let's talk for a minute about, did we figure out whether or not there's a high dive at the pool?
As far as I know, there's still one in Oak Hill,
Is there?
but I haven't been there, and I mean, it was there last year. I
don't
think.
know. Do we have a high dive in our pool?
Jackson doesn't, I don't think. Jackson hasn't for
We
quite
used
a while.
to. Do they even have diving boards at all now?
I haven't been to the Hillcrest pool in a decade.
I'm so excited to see.
Yeah.
Because I have done many a flip off that high dive, and I
Yeah.
do think they took it out for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they did the low boards or not.
Mhm.
But
I
Hillcrest,
think they only have a slide at Hillcrest. But I
Okay.
could be wrong.
well, Hillcrest always had springboards, so you could actually do
Yeah.
diving off
Yeah.
of it, because it would launch you in the air, so it was really fun. Back when we didn't have a lick of sense.
Yeah. Yep. I asked Pete Wilson if he had ever jumped off the high dive, and he said it's a big
That would
no.
be a big fat no.
That'd be a
And
big no from him.
don't ever ask him to do it now. It's not happening.
I guess not. That's a little disappointing.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Pete's got this, good God, some of the news stories he covers is a lot more brave than jumping off a high
if there
dive.
was a news
I mean,
story
he has
at
to
the
go
top,
to council meetings.
if there
and
was a
stuff.
news story at the top of that high dive, he'd be up there.
You're right.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, goodness. So what's everybody have planned for the weekend? Anything exciting other than going up to the pool today, which will be so fun?
Well, my nephew's coming to visit. That's always exciting.
Your nephew, and he's so
Yeah,
cute.
He is very cute.
And he's what? How old is he now?
About 2.5.
2, yeah,
He'll
that's
be
what I
3 in November.
Aww.
Yeah.
He's adorbs.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it's going to rain a lot this weekend, so we might not be able to take him outside and stuff. I was hoping to take him to for ice cream, a little outside a little dairy bar,
Yeah.
but might not be nice enough weather.
What does he like to do? What's a 2.5-year-old, into these days?
Well, play with Mickey Mouse toys for a couple seconds, scream, run back and forth in the house, play with some other toy for a few seconds, scream, fall asleep, wake up, cry, run back and forth throughout the house, beg to go outside, and then cry to go back inside. That kind of
Gotcha.
thing.
It just never, it's a vicious circle of
Yeah,
all of that.
Right. And it's never one of those things for very long. Constantly
Totally
changing.
understand. That's so funny. But the good news is for you, it's your nephew, and
Right.
you can just send him home.
Exactly. Exactly.
So we can get to do all the fun stuff and then
Yep.
and then send him home.
Yeah, when he gets cranky, he goes home.
Hey.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
So good. Jenna, what do you have planned this weekend? Anything fun?
I'm shopping for dorm stuff.
That's
fun.
exciting.
Yeah.
You get a duvet cover.
I have all my bedding already,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna do the fun stuff like get refrigerators and
Get a Jim
Microwaves.
Morrison poster,
Oh,
Grateful
yeah.
Dead,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
I already
Yeah.
have 2
That's
of
what
those.
kids have in their dorm rooms now, right?
For sure.
Right.
So something tells me that dorm life is not exactly the same as like when I was in college, or even you were in college. Like, I mean, we were just scuzzy and
Yeah.
bare bones stuff. But I think now, like, do y'all like decorate it like it's a house and everything?
I
Or
feel
is
like
it-
a lot of people do. A lot of people take it really seriously, although I feel like me and my roommate are probably on the end of people who don't care as much as everyone else.
That would have been me.
So I think we got like a poster, and
Sounds
we haven't
about
really
right.
been,
Just, like,
we've
one
kind of just been
poster.
trusting each other with what we're getting. She's like, I bought a rug today. I'm like, okay.
Oh, man. She's starting to realize how expensive rugs are as
That's-
an adult.
You're
This
not
is your-
kidding.
This is your first step to adulthood, is
That's
finding
why-
out how
that's why
expensive
I
I
rugs
bought an
buy
area
the rug.
rug. It was $300.
That's why I didn't buy the rug.
God, we're teaching her so well. Yeah, you should hear some of the conversations about college that we have off the air. I've been telling Jenna what not to do
Yeah.
in college
Yeah.
or get.
The
Or-
College Adventures of the Horse Queen.
Yes, the horse queen. Yes.
Can we see that picture one more time?
I mean,
Just-
Which one?
all of them. They're all so good. There she is.
That's my favorite.
That's 1990.
evidently,
Yeah. Oh yeah, it says right there 90.
that was
What's-
my horse Tex.
Tex. It's a good
Mhm.
name for a horse.
Yeah.
Your dress is cute.
Thanks.
horse
Pretty.
queenie.
I feel like that's pretty brave to wear a white dress in a barn.
It was actually super light pink. And then that was my second horse, Matt, and he was a psycho. He was so spoiled that when we would go to braid his mane and stuff like that, we had spoiled him so much, my mom and I, that she had to take a wooden spoon and beat him upside the head with it so that he would stand still so that we could braid his mane. And I don't mean beat him upside the head. I mean like just like tap him so that he was like occupied by it so that he would stand still because
Yeah.
he was so
Just
spoiled.
distract them.
So spoiled that he would not stand still. He just wanted, it was all about Matt.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I can understand that.
speaking of sassy, that one was sassy. He was. So
That's
yeah.
great.
But he'd jump over anything you put in front of him, and most of the time I stayed on. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I rode a horse like when I was a little kid, and you do like the maypole kind of thing where they're like, tied and walk around in a circle or whatever.
Oh yeah, like at the fair or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like I had to have done that as a kid.
Sure.
I don't
The
think I've
pony
ever
ride.
right. I don't think I've ever ridden a horse or a pony or anything like that aside from something like
Yeah.
that.
You
I
know,
don't think I would be good at it.
well, here's the thing. It's like anything else. It's like little Dominic out there.
Yeah.
Learning to weightlift at such a young age. I mean, I started riding horses when I was 6 years old,
Yeah.
and I fell off my second lesson, and my mom was like, oh, thank God. I know. She was thinking, oh, thank God, that'll
She's
be the
gonna
end of
done
that.
with it. Yeah.
And I dusted myself off and jumped back on, and she said, oh, God, we're in some serious trouble now. And, yeah, it's just when you grow up doing something, it's like grow up surfing, grow up skiing, grow up
Right.
whatever. It's like second nature to you.
Mhm.
And so being on a horse is just like a normal
Yeah.
second nature. But I haven't ridden in a really long time because I'm old and I don't bounce as well as I used to. And I got a lot more to lose if I break something.
Yeah, you can't pick yourself up out of the dirt quite as quickly anymore.
Don't bounce quite as well as I
No.
once did. But, you think back about all the crazy stuff that we did and jumped over, and I don't know how we all survived it, to be honest with you. I mean, as far as I can remember, there were only a few ambulance rides off the farm. And, excuse me,
Bless you.
thank you. Somehow I avoided all of that. So, but we had a trainer named Jerry, and he was the kind that you didn't cry. There's no crying in baseball.
Yeah.
Like, do not cry.
So-
Don't want to hear about it. Get your butt back on the horse, and you screwed up. It didn't. So do
Yeah.
it better the next time. You couldn't quite be that way
Yeah.
anymore. Hi, Karina.
Oh,
It's your
Oh,
birthday.
It's not my birthday. What do you have? That looks like something that's not on my
I'm gonna
diet.
give up my seat for the birthday.
You guys
patrol.
are too nice. Aww. You guys are so sweet. Aww.
It went out.
That's okay. My candle blew out. Well, that's good. Then I don't have to blow on it.
Wait, Brittany, can you bring him back up? Can you bring it?
Oh my God, you guys. Did you cook that?
Absolutely.
Did you? Thank you. You're so sweet.
Oh.
Oh no, now they're lighting the candle again. What is that thing?
I'll be honest, I didn't make it. The wonderful people at Kroger did.
Thanks, Kroger friends.
Thanks,
you all are
Kroger.
so sweet.
However,
Oh, good
this
Lord.
has been the best part of my day so far.
What have you done?
I didn't do it. Our wonderful team down in Zip Printing.
What did you do?
AKA Brittany Potter did some of her best work today. And here it is.
Shut up. No.
I gotta open it.
I can't. You guys. Oh.
So not everyone got to sign it yet. But that is a picture.
It said Brittany wrote "God Save the Horse Queen" on it. You all too much. That is so good, Brittany. Thank you.
That needs to be framed. Oh, I cried when I saw it earlier. I kept laughing. I couldn't stop laughing.
It's so spot on. Like it looks like I should be there.
Queen Elizabeth's
Karina, have you
body.
Karina, have you seen the photos of her yet?
No?
Okay, we don't really have to show those again.
No way.
That was a few years ago. That was there. There's the horse queen.
How did you pull off a white dress
That's what
at the
Jane said.
fair?
Number one, it was pink,
Oh, okay. My bad.
but like really light pink.
Yeah, okay.
And I think it was pink. And number two, it was just like we had like a tea, you know, like the queen's tea thing, and that's what that was kind of for.
Those are great.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Your wax is going
Oh.
off your can.
You guys are so sweet. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Oh, and you did balloons and everything. Okay, what we're not going to do is let the happy birthday balloon fly across the city of Jackson. And
Crap, I forgot this is a sensitive subject.
yes, it is.
I should have known. I totally forgot. Do the viewers know what happened?
I don't think they do. Did we tell that story? So I get a call from the restaurant the other day from Kaylin, our front of house manager, completely in a panic because the power had just, for no reason, gone out. And they looked out and there were sparks flying and stuff. And Dave Channel comes running out of the fire station and there were sparks. And the culprit, are you ready for this, for the power going out? A foil happy birthday balloon had gotten wrapped around a power line and it literally knocked our power out.
Well, at least we have a wait.
We have a wait.
Just don't let Dave Channel see this. Don't let Kaylin Ross see it. She may freak out also.
She's like, I literally have anxiety about seeing foil balloons from now on. Like, but no. So that actually happened. The power came back on in just like a minute. It was super. It just zapped it for a minute. So if you do have those balloons, just be a little careful. You guys are so nice, though.
All right, I'm going to exit now. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. You are the best. Much
This
appreciated.
was a team effort.
You
Team
guys are so
effort.
sweet. And here, I'll give you that back if you want to. Yeah.
Everyone can go sign it now.
Everyone sign my card. I expect that thing to be full. I want all the love.
I kind of like this.
Oh my god.
Because now
It looks like it's like your head.
Yeah.
It's a talking happy birthday
Do I
balloon.
look like Wilson from Home Improvement?
Something like that, yes. And even glasses. So good. You guys are the best. You guys
What
are
a
so
day.
nice. Thank you. This has been
Country
so
music
fun.
concert, weightlifting.
I mean, you
Birthday
all give,
party.
Yes, you give the best birthday presents ever. Love this. Yeah,
We blew our whole budget for next week on today.
I know.
So you're on your own next week.
No, you guys, that is much appreciated, and you all are so sweet, and I can't thank you enough.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So, do we have any guests scheduled for next week? Do we have things to look forward to, or are we still
That's
working
a good
on
question. We're still working on it, I think. Here, I'll give you this teaser.
that? Okay.
There's a chance. I've heard rumblings that we might have the king of rock and roll on the show sometime this month.
What? Like
Right.
Elvis has entered the building?
He
It's
may,
possible?
right. I mean, he may.
I don't believe it.
It may be Elvis is logged into the Skype chat room, but might be able to make that happen.
Oh, I'm so there.
Yep.
The thing is, you can't tell. There's going to be a lot of ladies that we can't tell about that because
Oh.
they'll lose their minds.
People will be lined up outside the radio building.
They will.
It'll be like Beatlemania.
It will
Come
be.
to Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's back.
She's back. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and so we mentioned that. So John Boy is. We're going to tell on him today. We're not going to tell on me because 29 is not all that bad.
No, not at all.
Don't you give me that look, girl. Shh. But John is 74 today.
He doesn't look 74.
He does not
I
look
believe
74
he was
at all.
64.
We'll go with that. But thank you all.
I don't have any pictures of him when he was the Horse King. I would like to see.
Dude, I
When he
have
was-
some funny pictures of he and my
Well, when
dad.
he was, I bet you do. When he was
Oh.
talking last week or the week before, when he was talking about getting in trouble somewhere for having long hair, that I'd like to see that picture.
I have some pictures of John Boy and my dad at like the county fair, and John's hair is like, you think my hair's big?
Yeah.
He had like just like this, and it's
Uh-huh.
like this big. It's great. Yep. I have
Well,
to dig those
yeah.
out. I have to
dig
find
it out.
those.
Dig it out next time he comes up. That'll be fun. That'll
That
be
is
fun.
so funny. Oh man, now I feel like I have to dig out my tiara. I'll just have to be the queen for the day.
Mm-hmm.
I almost texted you to tell you to wear it.
I've got to find it. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. Maybe Karina and I can share.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll just have to run for the senior citizen queen or something so I can get a
that'd
new
be good.
tiara.
That'd be good.
You know what they should have? They should have a middle-aged queen. You ain't squat.
Man.
You're middle-aged. You're wrinkled and gross, but here, you can be the queen
Have
for
a
the day.
sash and sit
Yeah.
on top of a convertible in a parade.
That's all I want to do.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, no, they should have a middle-aged queen for all of us girls out here that
I can see.
feel crappy about ourselves. 'cause
I can
we're
see
just-
some
it's-
people fighting over that title.
It's all
I
going
can see it.
downhill
I
from
can
here.
see it becoming real competitive real fast.
I can too. Yeah, you hear about pageant moms.
Yep.
We'd all be just knocking each other out.
Yeah, you put the moms in the pageant.
Can you imagine? I mean, there's little queens and there's, high school aged queens. I don't know why there can't be, and there's senior citizen queens. I don't know why there can't be a middle aged queen.
Yep.
Jennifer would just have to take down an army of soccer moms to get the title.
I would. I'd be like, you all can have it. I give up. Not worth it.
No. Never give up. Never surrender.
Give them the old pointy elbow.
Yep.
Knock them out of the way.
Yep.
It'd be like bad moms. Like,
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a bloodbath. There's no way around it.
The middle-aged queen can be, anywhere from 42 to 55 or something, and yeah, I like it. I think it's a fantastic idea.
Yep, I think so.
We'd have to, master the art of de-wrinkling and
Should probably
Our
start taking
faces
that.
and-
Well, I was gonna say we should probably start taking those jujitsu classes.
you're not kidding. That's so true. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. I cannot believe, can you believe that little young man, well, he's not little, but
Yeah.
young man can do all that lifting?
Yeah,
That is
Pretty
insane to
amazing.
me.
he's got a lot of growing to do too.
He does, and
He sticks with it. He's going to be a talented athlete.
he is, and I think that, what he'll do is he'll just add to
Yep.
as he goes, and learning all these different skills. And I think the big thing with him, and I love to hear, was that he's been learning the fundamentals and how to do it
Right.
properly.
Because that's how you get hurt doing that
correct.
stuff.
Yeah, and if you've got a young man that isn't doing that stuff correctly, then
Mm-hmm.
you probably are asking for it. So that is amazing. I mean, his dad's like, he's got the best form at the gym. That's awesome.
Well, yeah. Well, he probably listens to his coach better than
Probably than
the
an adult.
adults, right? The adults just go in and start doing it. No one ever taught him how to do it.
He's like, I'm actually going to listen and work on my technique.
Yep.
So, good deal.
Yep.
All right. Well, is there anything else we need to do today? Jenna says no.
Yeah, I think we're all like.
I mean, we partied today.
I think we're all out of surprises
Yeah.
for today.
Well, thank you. This has been so fun, and you guys really know how to make a girl feel special. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. When you're done with that shirt, I'll take it.
I actually have 2 of these. This is the kind of shirt that you have to wear multiple times a week.
Yes.
So you got to have a couple of them.
I feel it.
Yep.
All right. Well, everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, partly cloudy, about 81 today. A little cooler tomorrow, high of 77, 50-50 chance of rain. And then 60% chance on Sunday. Much warmer temperatures, highs around 86 on Sunday. So then let's see. I didn't print out Monday, so it doesn't matter. But
Yeah,
looks
Monday
kinda
does not matter.
no. It'll change by then anyway. So have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to our guests for coming in, Miss Jess and also Dominique and Entourage.
Yeah.
and of course
Fancy.
our little friend Fancy.
Yeah.
So I mean, we like Jess and all, and she's real talented, but Fancy might have stolen the show.
Yep.
So.
There's not a dog show at the county fair, is there? Why isn't there a sheepdog show?
I don't know.
That would be
They
good.
do have a dog show as a 4-H project, I think.
I don't know.
People that take dogs.
But they should do a sheepdog contest.
They should.
Oh, make it even harder and make them herd cats instead of sheep.
Oh, a cat dog.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a cartoon?
It was.
Okay. All right. Well,
It was a half cat, half dog.
nuh-uh.
Yeah. It's like a. Yeah, it's real weird.
Well,
Anyway.
have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we will be back here on Monday with some more partying. So we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.